Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and today I want to talk about my travel buddy. And by that I mean, which DS would I take with me if I'm going out and about? I do a lot of travelling in a car. I don't drive myself, so I'm always a passenger. And I've got a lot of DS's, lots of different models, but which one should I pick as a travel buddy? I love all my DS's. I don't want to lose them. I don't even want to scratch any of them. But what's the point of having a portable console if you don't take it out and about with you? I've got an old DS Lite. It's in silver. It's a bit in poor condition that my son uses. He's 11 years old, and I take it in the car for emergencies, if he gets bored. And it got me thinking too, which DS would I take with me so I didn't get bored in the car? Now, I don't like taking my new 2DS XL out with me. First of all, it's my main console. I don't own a home console, so it's my main, most powerful. It's got everything on it, all my custom firmware, all my homebrew apps. I'm a bit worried about it getting lost or stolen. And in all fairness, the screens on it don't work very well outside, especially if you're in a car and you've got sort of flickering lights and different sunlight going behind a tree or a headlight coming towards you. They don't work. It's very glossy and it's quite hard to see out and about. Then I've got my original DS, which I will not take out with me. I mean, I don't even use it indoors. Occasionally I just sort of fire it up for 5 minutes, but it's more of a showpiece. It's just to add to my collection. I don't want to break the hinges on it, etc. So I've got two travel buddy candidates, a red DS Lite, this one, and my blue DSi. And out of the two, I think the DS Lite would offer a better experience because it's got a much better battery life, so you wouldn't have to charge it so much. But because it's a DS Lite or a DSi, that would limit me to DS only games. I do have an original 3DS. It's got custom firmware. I don't use it very much since I've got my new 2DS XL. So it would probably, in terms of what I could do out and about, this would be a better option. It can play DS games, it can play 3DS games. It's running custom firmware, so I've got a lot of homebrew titles on there. The only downside to that is the battery life is sort of nowhere near as good as the DS Lite. So I think out of all of my DS's, it's either my red DS Lite for battery life, but it is limited to DS games, or it would be my original 3DS because of the extensive library of both a DS and a 3DS and homebrew. So what do you think? Just a bit of an odd video, I know, but I've got lots of DS's, and which one would be best for me to take out? Perhaps you do a lot of travelling, perhaps you like to have a DS in your pocket. Which model do you take out with you? Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.